Today, we explore the story of a legendary TV series where only one cast member still lives. The show aired from 1967 to 1975, lasting 8 seasons with almost 200 episodes. While the series became a cultural icon, most of the actors have passed away, leaving behind memories of their performances. Among these stars, Raymond Burr's portrayal of Chief Robert Ironside remains unforgettable, with his character's strength despite his paralysis inspiring many viewers. His on-screen presence defined the show's tone and direction. Sadly, Burr died many years ago, just as most cast members did. Others, like Don Galloway and Barbara Anderson, also passed away, their characters' contributions fading into television history. Yet, Barbara Anderson, who played Officer Eve Whitfield, is the only surviving main cast member. She has led a quiet life in recent years, away from the spotlight, focusing on her family and personal interests. Her journey reflects resilience and grace, just like her character did on screen. As we look back, we honor their legacies and the impact of the series on television and popular culture. Now, let's turn our attention to her story and see how her life has unfolded after Ironside. After beginning in 1967 and ending in 1975, the television series Ironside became a well-known part of TV history. It ran for a total of 8 seasons, and viewers could watch 199 episodes during that time. The show was special because of its setting and the stories it told. Unlike many other detective shows, Ironside focused on themes of determination, strength, and justice. At the center of the series was Chief Robert T. Ironside, a dedicated detective working in San Francisco. Raymond Burr brought this character to life, making him a memorable figure on television. Burr's Ironside was a man who faced many challenges because he used a wheelchair. Despite his physical limitations, he was powerful in his work, showing resilience and a strong sense of duty. The character inspired many viewers because he proved that even with difficulties, a person can still make a big difference. The series combined action, drama, and a touch of humor, and it helped change how people saw characters with disabilities. It emphasized that determination and bravery are what really matter in solving crimes and making the city a safer place. Over the years, Ironside became a symbol of hope and courage for many who watched it, and its legacy continues today as a pioneering show in television history. Although the television series Ironside aired in 1967, its cast featured notable actors who brought depth and strength to the show's portrayal of crime and justice. Raymond Burr, born on May 21, 1917, was chosen to play the role of Chief Ironside. His commanding presence and authoritative voice made him a perfect fit for the role of the tough, sharp-minded police chief. Burr was already a well-known actor before Ironside, mainly because of his famous role as Perry Mason, a clever defense lawyer. His experience in playing strong, determined characters helped make Chief Ironside a memorable figure on TV, known for his leadership and intelligence. Burr's portrayal of Ironside was marked by his calm confidence and ability to solve complex crimes, making him a favorite among viewers. Alongside Burr, Don Galloway played Detective Sergeant Ed Brown, an essential part of the crime-solving team. Galloway contributed a sense of realism and depth to the series through his portrayal of the dedicated detective. Born on July 27, 1937, Galloway brought energy and seriousness to his role, helping to create a believable partnership with Chief Ironside. His character often worked closely with Burr's character, sharing in the challenges of solving crimes in the city. Galloway's performance added layers to the show, giving it a sense of teamwork and camaraderie. Sadly, Galloway passed away on January 8, 2009, but his contribution to Ironside remains an important part of television history. The chemistry between Burr and Galloway helped establish Ironside as an engaging crime drama that captured viewers' attention during its run. Following the details about the 1967 TV series Ironside, Don Mitchell played a significant role as Mark Sanger, a vital member of the team led by Chief Ironside. His portrayal of Sanger added a layer of human emotion and relatability, helping to deepen the show's storytelling. Born on March 17, 1943, Mitchell brought a warm sincerity to his character, which resonated with viewers and contributed to the show's popularity. His presence on the series helped to highlight themes of teamwork, dedication, and compassion in police work. Sadly, Mitchell passed away on December 8, 2013, but his role in Ironside remains memorable. On the other hand, Elizabeth Barr played Officer Fran Belding, a strong female character who brought a commanding presence to the series. Her character was known for her professionalism and strength, showing that women could hold important roles within a police team. Elizabeth Barr was born on December 1, 1947, and her acting career extended beyond her time on Ironside. She appeared in various other roles and projects, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Barr's work on Ironside helped to break stereotypes about women's roles in law enforcement on television. Her contribution to the series helped to portray women as capable and independent figures, which was significant for that era. Both Mitchell and Barr played important parts in shaping the series' success and left lasting impressions on the audience. Their characters added depth and strength, making Ironside a series that viewers could connect with. Initially, Gene Lyons played the role of Commissioner Dennis Randall on the television series Ironside, which aired in 1967. His presence on the show added depth and complexity to the series' storyline, making him a notable figure within the cast. Lyons, born on February 9, 1921, contributed significantly through his appearance, helping to shape the series' narrative. Sadly, he passed away on July 8, 1974, but his work on Ironside remains recognized by fans and critics alike. On the other hand, Barbara Anderson brought to life the character of Officer Eve Whitfield, a role that made her one of the most memorable cast members. Born on November 27, 1945, Anderson's portrayal earned her an Emmy Award in 1968, highlighting her talent and the impact of her role on the series. She remains the last surviving cast member from Ironside, a testament to her enduring connection to the show. Throughout its run, the series featured these talented actors whose performances contributed to its popularity and enduring legacy. Their characters brought different dimensions to the show, with Lyons offering authority and seriousness through his role as Commissioner Randall, while Anderson's Officer Whitfield added intelligence and charm. Together, their contributions helped make Ironside a unique and influential series in television history. Their performances continue to be remembered by fans, and their roles helped shape the legacy of the show, which remains a significant part of 1960s television. After her time on Ironside, Barbara Anderson continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in several television shows and movies. Her performances helped her maintain a steady career in the industry, and she became known for her talent and dedication. Many fans appreciated her work, especially her role as Eve Whitfield on Ironside, which showcased her acting skills and made her a familiar face on television screens. In 1993, she returned to the character of Eve Whitfield for a reunion TV movie called Return of Ironside, which brought back many beloved characters and reunited her with her former castmates. After this appearance, Barbara Anderson decided to retire from acting, choosing to step away from the entertainment world and focus on her personal life. The series Ironside itself remains a beloved classic in television history. It is remembered for its powerful portrayal of a detective who overcomes physical disability and continues to serve justice. The show was notable for its focus on themes of perseverance, strength, and determination in the face of adversity. It also highlighted social issues and challenged stereotypes about people with disabilities, portraying the main character as intelligent, resourceful, and capable. The legacy of Ironside continues to influence the portrayal of disabled individuals in media, inspiring future generations of viewers and creators. The series remains a cultural touchstone that celebrates resilience and the pursuit of justice despite challenges, ensuring its place in television history. The 1967 television series Ironside is a groundbreaking crime drama that has earned recognition for its innovative approach and diverse cast. Raymond Burr, renowned for his versatility, transitioned seamlessly from his iconic role as Perry Mason, a defense attorney famed for his courtroom prowess, to the role of Robert Ironside, a quadriplegic detective. Burr's portrayal of Ironside was noted for its credibility and depth, with viewers often surprised to learn that he was able to walk in real life, a testament to his acting skill and the show's realistic camera work. The series distinguished itself through cinematography that was often considered groundbreaking at the time, utilizing camera techniques that enhanced storytelling without distracting the audience. The show's premise centers around Robert Ironside, who, after being shot during a vacation at an isolated farmhouse, becomes paralyzed from the waist down. Rather than retiring from service, Ironside defies expectations by returning to active duty as a special consultant to the police, working on cases with his team. This premise provided a fresh angle on police procedurals, emphasizing resilience and determination. It also broke new ground in representation by featuring an able disabled lead, an interracial team, and a policewoman as a core member of the investigative group. This inclusivity was quite progressive for the era, especially considering the limited scope of representation in television at that time. The supporting cast, including rookie detective Ed Brown, policewoman Eve Whitfield, and Mark Sanger, a reformed juvenile delinquent, added depth and diversity to the team dynamics. This combination not only contributed to compelling storytelling, but also reflected a commitment to portraying a more realistic and inclusive portrayal of law enforcement. The inclusion of characters from different backgrounds and genders was a notable contrast to the typical all-white, male-focused police shows of the era, such as Naked City or Dragnet. In fact, Ironside can be seen as a precursor to later ensemble shows like Mod Squad, which arrived shortly after and shared its theme of diversity. Ironside was also distinguished by its willingness to incorporate countercultural elements and socially relevant topics into its storylines without veering into preachiness or cheesiness. Given that Burr was in his 50s when the show premiered, the program managed to address age-related issues alongside themes of disability, race, and social change, elements that echoed the broader cultural shifts happening in the United States. During the 1960s, the series featured a range of guest stars who would go on to have significant careers. For example, a young Harrison Ford appeared in the first season, adding a touch of star power early on. Other notable guest stars included Ed Asner and Susan St. James, which underscored the show's excellent casting choices and its ability to attract talented actors. In terms of criticisms, some viewers and critics felt that the show occasionally relied on formulaic storytelling typical of police procedurals. Others might have questioned the portrayal of a disabled hero working effectively in a demanding law enforcement environment, though Burr's performance helped mitigate any skepticism. Despite this, Ironside was praised for its intelligent plots, character development, and its progressive stance on various social issues. Its family-like atmosphere among cast members, reminiscent of later ensemble casts on shows like Angel, added a layer of warmth and credibility that engaged viewers emotionally. Overall, Ironside can be credited both for its pioneering representation and for its inventive narrative approach. It balanced traditional crime-solving elements with social commentary and inclusivity, making it a significant and influential series in television history. Its legacy endures through its ability to challenge stereotypes and push forward a more diverse portrayal of law enforcement. The series remains a landmark for its craft, social relevance, and Raymond Burr's compelling performance as a resilient and resourceful detective facing life's toughest challenges. As we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Ironside, there's more to uncover that reveals the story behind the scenes. In our bonus segment, we'll explore what happened to the cast after their time on the show ended. You'll learn surprising details about their careers, personal lives, and the challenges they faced beyond the cameras. Discover the unexpected twists in the lives of these actors and how their time on Ironside shaped their futures. This exclusive look offers a rare glimpse into the real stories behind the iconic characters. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see this classic series forever. The secrets of the cast journeys are waiting to be revealed. Philip Pine portrayed Francisco Ortega in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a role that delivered a complex and intense character driven by deep inner turmoil. His performance highlighted Ortega's ruthless determination and moral ambiguity, leaving a lasting impression on viewers who sensed the darkness lurking beneath his exterior. Pine's portrayal was marked by a powerful presence that conveyed both vulnerability and menace, emphasizing the gritty reality of a man haunted by a troubled past. Beyond the screen, Pine's career was fraught with difficulties. After Ironside, he struggled to find substantial roles and faced a gradual decline in his acting opportunities. His personal life was marred by scandals that shadowed his reputation. Allegations of illicit behavior and substance abuse surfaced, fueling speculation about his mental state. Rumors of financial hardship circulated, hinting at a life of instability despite his earlier success. Pine's later years were marked by isolation and despair, with few public appearances and little media attention. His death remains shrouded in mystery, with some reports suggesting health issues, but official details are scarce, adding an eerie final chapter to his enigmatic existence. Today, Philip Pine is remembered more for the shadows surrounding his life than his on-screen roles, a reminder of how fame can sometimes mask personal darkness. Don Red Barry portrayed Captain Dennis Barnes in the 1967 television series Ironside. His character was a steady, no-nonsense police officer, often caught between tough decisions and personal doubts. Barry's portrayal was marked by a commanding presence and a silent strength, reflecting the complexity of law enforcement during a turbulent era. After the show ended, Barry's career faced a slow decline. He struggled to find significant roles and was often overshadowed by younger actors seeking similar tough guy characters. Behind the scenes, Barry's life was marred by darker struggles. He faced financial hardship and battled substance abuse, which tarnished his reputation in Hollywood. Rumors circulated of personal scandals involving associations with illicit activities, though concrete evidence remains elusive. His marriage reportedly fell apart under strain, leading to periods of isolation. Later in life, Barry vanished from public view, and details about his final years are scarce. The last confirmed sighting was in the early 1980s, living quietly in a small town, far from the fame he once sought. No definitive information about his death exists. He remains a shadowy figure whose true story is ultimately hidden beneath layers of mystery. What is known is that Don Red Barry's life was a blend of early success, personal tragedy, and obscure Raymond Burr is best known for his portrayal of Robert T. Ironside in the 1967 television series Ironside, a role that cemented his place in television history. Burr's character was a sharp, resolute detective confined to a wheelchair after an assassination attempt, which challenged both him and viewers to see strength and resilience beyond physical limitations. Burr's intense, stoic presence brought a sense of authority and complexity to the role, making Ironside a symbol of inner strength in the face of adversity. His performance was marked by a lack of sentimentality, giving the character depth and dignity, traits that Burr himself would mirror off-screen in his later life. Born in 1917, Burr's career was fraught with tragedy and hardship long before his television fame. His early years were plagued by personal losses, including the death of his mother, and facing anti-Italian prejudice during World War II. His career dipped into obscurity after Ironside, but Burr's life was not without controversy. Rumors of secretive relationships and strained personal life surfaced, casting a shadow over his public image. Burr also struggled with health issues, and in later years, he faced health declines that hindered his career and personal life. Despite his success on screen, Burr kept many aspects of his personal life private, leading to speculation and mystery surrounding his true self. In his final years, Burr withdrew further from the public eye, battling health problems including cancer. He passed away in 1993, leaving behind a legacy that is both admired and shrouded in mystery. Little is known about his private life after his retirement, and his death was quietly noted in the entertainment world. The last significant updates reveal a man who endured personal tragedy, health struggles, and the weight of fame in silence. Today, Raymond Burr remains an enigmatic figure, his role as Ironside standing as a testament to his talent and resilience. James Gregory portrayed Arnold "Bakey" Baker in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a role that cast him as a gritty, no-nonsense character with a rough edge. Gregory's performance was marked by a quiet intensity, giving Bakey a layered complexity that made him stand out amidst the series' ensemble. His portrayal revealed a man hardened by life struggles, often caught between loyalty and personal survival, which added a darker tone to his on-screen presence. After the series ended, Gregory's career took a mysterious turn. He receded from the limelight, and whispers of personal hardships and scandals began circulating. There are rumors of struggles with alcohol, which reportedly impacted his career and personal relationships. Some sources suggest he faced financial difficulties, losing contact with Hollywood's glitz and glamour. Gregory's life was marked by a series of hardships that seemed to shadow him long after his acting days. The most striking incident involved an arrest for disorderly conduct in the early 1970s, a sign of a man battling inner demons. As of the latest available information, Gregory disappeared from public view with little explanation. His whereabouts and current status remain unknown, leaving a lingering air of mystery around his life post-television. The true depth of Gregory's personal struggles and the circumstances of his later years remain an unresolved chapter, adding a somber, haunting closure to his. Joseph Campanella portrayed Curtis Whitney in the 1967 television series Ironside, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex, layered characters. Whitney was a pivotal figure whose presence added depth to the storyline, and Campanella's portrayal was marked by a calm intensity, hinting at a darker, more troubled past that often shadowed his on-screen demeanor. This role cemented his reputation as a reliable character actor in the late 1960s, yet it also masked the deeper struggles that defined his real life. Off-screen, Campanella's career was punctuated by moments of controversy and hardship. Although he enjoyed steady work in Hollywood, he faced the challenges of typecasting and the relentless pressure of an industry that often left actors battling obscurity or limited roles as they aged. His personal life was veiled in secrecy. There are no widespread records of scandals, but rumors suggest he endured periods of hardship, possibly financial or health-related, common among aging actors struggling to adapt. His later years remained quiet, with only sparse public appearances and little media coverage. The last verified information about Joseph Campanella indicates he withdrew from the public eye, living a secluded life until his death. His final days were shrouded in privacy, leaving fans with a sense of mystery about the true extent of his personal journey. Richard Anderson portrayed Darren Sanford in the 1967 television series Ironside, a character infused with complexity and clandestine depths. Sanford was depicted as a sharp, enigmatic figure whose true motives often blurred the line between ally and adversary, adding a dark layer to the show's narrative. Anderson's performance lent a sense of tension and mystery, making Sanford one of the most intriguing characters in the series. Off-screen, Anderson's career was marked by a steady climb through Hollywood's ranks, including notable roles in films and television that showcased his versatility. However, behind the scenes, his life was also shadowed by personal struggles. He faced difficulties with significant health issues that limited his work and personal freedom, and endured periods of isolation and emotional hardship that some speculated were linked to personal conflicts and the pressures of fame. Despite a successful career, Anderson kept a low profile after the series ended, rarely speaking about his private life. Rumors of financial troubles surfaced sporadically, but no concrete details emerged, maintaining an air of mystery around his later years. The last confirmed information places Richard Anderson in relative obscurity, living quietly away from the public eye, with no recent updates available. His life remains a quietly compelling saga of talent shadowed by personal challenges, leaving a lasting impression of resilience amidst darkness. Dana Elcar portrayed Bill O'Brien in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a role that showcased his talent for playing authoritative and complex characters. O'Brien was a formidable figure, embodying strength and resilience, traits that suited Elcar's intense acting style. This role cemented his presence on television, but it was only the beginning of a career marked by notable dedication and subtle shadows. After Ironside concluded, Elcar's life was marred by a series of personal hardships. In the late 1970s, he was diagnosed with glaucoma, a disease that would irreversibly damage his eyesight over time. Despite this, Elcar refused to give up, continuing to act while gradually losing his vision, exemplifying resilience amid tragedy. His struggles extended beyond health. Rumors of financial difficulties and failed relationships haunted him, revealing a man battling inner demons beyond the screen. His later years were marked by declining health and withdrawal from the limelight. Elcar's life ended quietly, with his eyesight lost and his career diminished, yet his legacy endures through the roles he played and the silent perseverance he demonstrated. The last known information paints a picture of a man who faced darkness with courage, leaving behind a narrative of strength amid suffering. Bill Bixby portrayed Dr. Gallen in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a role that showcased his talent for playing complex, authoritative characters. Dr. Gallen was a methodical and intelligent figure, guiding and supporting the titular detective with a calm yet commanding presence. This role marked Bixby's emergence as a versatile actor capable of handling serious, nuanced parts early in his career. Despite the relatively brief tenure on Ironside, Bixby's portrayal left an impression of depth and restraint, hinting at the darker layers he would explore later. After the show ended, Bixby's career was marked by a series of struggles and personal hardships. He faced creative challenges, failed pilots, and the relentless pressure of Hollywood fame. Off-screen, Bixby battled health issues, notably a prolonged battle with cancer that he kept largely private, revealing only in his later years. His personal life was marred by tragedy, including the deaths of close friends, and the toll that the entertainment industry exacted on his mental health. Rumors of substance abuse cast a shadow over his reputation, though evidence remains inconclusive. The most tragic chapter unfolded when Bixby fought cancer publicly, but ultimately succumbed to it in 1993. His death marked a somber end to a life filled with both talent and adversity. The last known details indicate he left behind a legacy of resilience, quietly enduring his personal storms until the very end. Dane Clark delivered a memorable portrayal of Mr. Todd in the 1967 television series Ironside, embodying a character marked by subtle complexity and underlying darkness. His portrayal reflected a man burdened by secrets, hinting at a troubled past that simmered beneath his composed exterior. Clark's performance brought an intensity that amplified the show's gritty tone, making Mr. Todd a quietly formidable figure within the narrative. Beyond the screen, Dane Clark's life was riddled with hardship and controversy. Once a rising star, his career declined sharply after a series of personal scandals involving allegations of substance abuse and disputes with industry peers. These incidents overshadowed his earlier successes and led to his marginalization in Hollywood. His later years were marked by anonymity and struggles with health issues, including addiction and financial instability that plagued him until his last days. Rumors suggest Clark faced a series of personal tragedies, including the loss of close friends and battles with depression. The final known information about Dane Clark indicates a man who, after years of fame, faded into obscurity, battling internal demons that remained largely hidden from the public eye. His life remains a dark chapter of Hollywood's forgotten, a testament to the fragile line between talent and tragedy. William Shatner portrayed Bill Parkins in the 1967 television series Ironside, a role that showcased his ability to embody characters with depth and complexity. Parkins was a key figure in the show's narrative, and Shatner's performance brought a mix of intensity and subtlety to the character. This role marked his emergence as a prominent actor, laying the foundation for his future successes. After Ironside concluded, Shatner's career took a diverse path, but not without personal hardships. His rise to fame was interwoven with struggles against typecasting and the pressure of Hollywood's relentless spotlight. He faced rumors of substance abuse and struggled with the demands of maintaining his public image. The 1970s and 80s saw him grapple with career reinventions, including controversial roles and public appearances that often blurred the line between his on-screen persona and real life. Rumors of clashes with industry executives and personal scandals, though often unconfirmed, added to the darker image surrounding him. Off-camera, Shatner faced difficulties in his personal life, including divorce and battles with depression, revealing a man haunted by the fame and scrutiny he faced. Despite these challenges, he persisted, transforming his image and career over decades. The latest available information suggests that William Shatner remains active in the entertainment world, occasionally making headlines for his outspoken nature and appearances at public events. His life, marked by significant struggles and resilience, continues to be a subject of interest for fans and historians alike. Anne Whitfield portrayed Carol Barker in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a character whose role was pivotal, yet shadowed by ambiguity and subtlety. Her portrayal exuded quiet strength, often hinting at a deeper, troubled past beneath her composed exterior. Whitfield's performance drew viewers into a web of secrets, making Carol Barker a figure of mystery and layered complexity. After her time on the show, Whitfield's career took a darker turn. Rumors suggest she faced personal hardships that challenged her stability, including struggles with mental health and estrangement from her family. There were whispers of substance abuse and clandestine affairs that compromised her reputation, but concrete details remain elusive. Her fame waned as she withdrew from the limelight, and her life appeared marked by a series of misfortunes that seemed to follow her beyond the camera. The most intriguing aspect is her disappearance from public view, leaving fans and critics to wonder about her fate. The last known information places her in relative obscurity, with some reports hinting she moved abroad or returned to a secluded life. Despite the silence, her role as Carol Barker endures as a haunting reminder of a promising career overshadowed by personal tragedy. Warren Stevens portrayed District Attorney Clayton in the 1967 television series Ironside, a role that positioned him as a key figure in the show's portrayal of law and order. His character was known for embodying the stern determination and moral complexity required of a legal authority dealing with crime in a gritty urban environment. Stevens brought a commanding presence to the role, blending authority with subtle hints of personal struggle beneath his tough exterior. This role marked a significant point in his career, reaffirming his ability to portray authoritative figures with depth and authenticity. Beyond Ironside, Warren Stevens had a career marked by versatility, spanning stage, film, and television. He served in the military during World War II an experience that deeply affected him and influenced his later work. Stevens faced notable personal hardships, including struggles with health issues that persisted into his later years. Over time, there were whispers of scandals, but no concrete evidence has been publicly confirmed, leaving his personal life shrouded in mystery. Some sources suggest he was haunted by the pressures and sacrifices of a long entertainment career, which often takes an unseen toll. In his later years, Stevens quietly withdrew from the public eye. The last available information indicates he passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a life filled with both achievement and hardship. His passing marked the end of a dedicated career that navigated the darker corners of fame and personal resilience. Despite the quiet closure, the true depths of his experiences remain partially hidden, adding an intriguing layer to his public persona. Don Stroud portrayed Albie in the 1967 TV series Ironside, a role that showcased his intense screen presence. Albie was a character marked by ambiguity and subtle menace, fitting Stroud's reputation for playing tough, often morally complex figures. This role highlighted his ability to blend quiet intimidation with emotional depth. After Ironside, Stroud's career expanded into a variety of film and television projects, often cast as villains or rugged characters, reflecting his distinctive physicality and brooding demeanor. Beyond his acting, his life was shadowed by solitary struggles. Rumors of substance abuse and strained relationships with colleagues surfaced over the years, though concrete details remained scarce. In his personal life, Stroud faced hardships, including financial instability and rumored legal issues that kept him in the darker corners of Hollywood's forgotten truths. His career trajectory was punctuated by periods of obscurity, reflecting the harsh realities faced by many performers who struggle to adapt amid changing industry tastes. The last known information about Don Stroud indicates he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, inside a world of lingering mystery and unresolved questions. His story remains a testament to the unglamorous side of showbiz, where talent often battles silence and exile. Lorraine Gary portrayed Nurse Green in the 1967 television series Ironside, a role that, while minor, placed her within the gritty, noir atmosphere of the show. The character of Nurse Green was associated with moments of tension and subtle drama, reflecting the intense environment of the series. This role marked one of Gary's earliest appearances on television, but it was far from defining her career. After her stint on Ironside, Gary's life took a drastic turn away from the spotlight. She disappeared from public view, leaving behind a career that seemed promising but was interrupted by personal tragedies. Rumors circulated about scandals involving her personal relationships and undisclosed controversies that marred her reputation. She faced significant hardships, including health struggles that gradually diminished her presence in the entertainment world. Despite her quiet retreat from acting, whispers persisted about her mysterious disappearance, fueling speculation about a life filled with secrets and unspoken pain. The last confirmed reports suggest she withdrew entirely from the public eye, living a secluded life away from media scrutiny, leaving her past appearances as the only clues to her once promising career. Her story remains shrouded in shadows, a haunting reminder of fleeting fame and personal darkness. Thank you for joining us as we look back on the classic 1967 TV series Ironside. This show not only entertained millions but also broke new ground with its portrayal of a wheelchair-bound detective, Robert Ironside, played by the talented Raymond Burr. The series tackled tough social issues of the time, like disability, justice, and equality, while keeping viewers engaged with compelling crime stories. Many actors faced their own challenges off-screen, but Ironside remained a beloved part of TV history, inspiring future generations of shows with diverse characters and strong storytelling. Did you watch Ironside during your childhood? Do you have special memories or moments that stuck with you? We'd love to hear your stories. Please share your favorite episodes or any personal connections you have in the comments below. Thank you for reminiscing with us and celebrating this iconic piece of television history.